All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video, spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live. You dig? It's Monday, so you know we got the Queen Ashley's Corner in the building. What's up, Ash?
Chilling. Appreciate you for having me again this Monday. I'm sick as a mug today, y'all. I can't breathe out my nose, so I'm going to sound a little nasally today. Hopefully
Good.
y'all work with me, though. But I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm good. Hopefully everybody's had a good weekend.
Yes, indeed. Let me scroll up, see who we got in the building thus far. We got Pablo Escobar up in here. What's happening with homie? Southpaw Boxing 77, Godson 777, Coach 67 Sports TV, Shogun 76, Sheldon LDBC or nothing in the building, M. Perret, Miami Snoopy 305, Mark Wonderlich up in here, Rod Neal, Akeem the Great, Oak Park Boxing Salute, Charles Jameson, the Architect One, Cano Loco Sports. What it do, Cano? Let me see here. Poise. We got Windsor, Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennel. Salute, homie. BBG in here. Random Thoughts. Dane Watson. 600 Sid. Felix Nunez. The greatest storyteller ever. Salute. Justin Jacobs. DS. Let me see here. Stark 7. 88 Sports Talk in the building. SWAT, Texas. Let me see here. XB Black Ice is in the building. Ray Newberry. Salute to everybody that's up in here. Y'all smash the like button, ladies and gents. Get the likes all the way up. We're going to talk a little boxing. We're going to talk about what's up, New Fat Boy Fitness. We're going to talk about Canelo and what's next for him and what his fight with John Ryder means for boxing, and when comparing to Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, is Canelo still the pay-per-view king of boxing? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that. But first, Ashley, how was your weekend and everything?
The weekend was good. It was chill. I really fought tooth and nail, and my eyes trying to stay up to watch Canelo fight this week.
Right.
It made me sleepy. It always make my eyes very dry when I watch his fights, especially his fight cards. Like I was struggling when I made it to the fight, and I was watching the fight. It only took me about 3 rounds, and I was in and out of it. I was in and out of sleep, baby. Other than that, my week was cool, yo. My week was cool. I just started getting sick yesterday. I don't know where the shit came from, but other than that, yo, that's ruining my weekend. But other than that, I've been good.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Yeah. I watched the Canelo joint. I forgot he was even fighting, to be honest with you, until somebody mentioned it to me on that. I think it was on the Saturday morning. Somebody texted me and said, how fast you think Canelo gonna knock him out? I said, oh yeah, Canelo do fight tonight. So, I watched the joint, but let's do a quick review of that, because I was more so impressed, very impressed with John Ryder. And Ryder, he not on Canelo level, not supposed to be, at least on Canelo's level. This dude is like one of the Liam Callums from the UK, but the dude got a lot of heart. He got a lot of heart. He didn't come there to lay down. He didn't come there to get embarrassed. His nose is broken. He got dropped 2 times, and every time he got up, he just kept fighting harder. And he was trying to break Canelo's spirit, you know what I'm saying, with his gameness. He was trying to break Canelo's spirit and shit, but Canelo was just too good for him, you know what I mean? But Canelo didn't look all that good to me. He was levels above, I would say a couple levels above Ryder that fight, but because he clearly won the fight, but he didn't outclass Ryder to the point where Ryder didn't belong in the same ring with him type shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought I did a breakdown of the fight, but I thought Canelo made the fight a lot harder than he had to because he was being stubborn. He kept throwing this looping right hand instead of a straight right hand. I don't know why he. I mean, I know that the looping right hand, the sweeping right hand, that's his like favorite punch or some shit, other than the uppercut. But Ryder was blocking that shit. He had a good defense on it. And Canelo kept throwing that shit. Like, dude, throw the straight right hand. Just throw it down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? The dude wide open. His chin is right there to be hit. Canelo just wouldn't do it. So I don't know what was up with that. But I thought Ryder did a real good job of controlling the distance in the fight. You know what I'm saying? He got right up in there, right in the kill zone where he could throw his punches, and Canelo couldn't get full extension on his punches. So I thought that was a smart move by Ryder. But he's a sturdy dude. What did you think of the fight?
I agree with everything you just said, honestly. Ryder honestly, without staring, like just from the outside, he looked like he was fighting scared. He looked like he was fighting kind of timid. But that
Right.
really was his game plan, was to stay small, stay real tight, and try to smother his punches without taking some serious heat. But we're talking about John Ryder, somebody that doesn't have very good defense or feet like Canelo. So even though, I mean, he's, for him to stay with that game plan, even though, like you said, he was getting hurt, his nose was broken, all of that showed a lot of game, and it showed a lot of dog out of him. I was more impressed out of him than Canelo, like you said as well. Again, Canelo's performance just looked mediocre. It looked really lackluster. Um, that's why a lot of people are saying that he's past his time. And when somebody that you just fought and beat tells you that you're past your time, and you beat him well. You knocked him down twice. He looked like a clown in a post press conference because how they had his nose stuffed and wrapped up. Man, but he was being 100. It was like he's past his time, because he is. Like, and everybody was thinking he should have stopped, cuz, and in my opinion, he should have. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
even Canelo said that if he lose to Ryder, he's going to retire. So that's telling you right there that he should watch this man. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you did look like a very cold frozen pizza. Like you was, like, Canelo had little pink spots all over his forehead and face. Like he was getting hit in there. Like he was hitting him with a very nice uppercut on the inside. And it kind of looked like, if people didn't know, now you know how to fight Canelo. Canelo usually have his best moments with movers, people that like sticking a jab and move. He catch them off guard, hit them, or they get tired, and he stop them and stuff like that. People like staying away from Canelo. I guess this is the way to do it. Just like Bivol. Bivol didn't really have to move around the ring, and when he hit Bivol a few times, Bivol turned him and hit him with his own combination. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of let everybody know where Canelo's weakness is, and the fact that Canelo don't have no feet, he got like Big Bird feet, and he has the bad knee and stuff like that. If people really just utilize stand on the inside and then boxing whenever Canelo wanted to fight, they would probably frustrate Canelo, and you'll see him look very bad. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, his attendance did look good. It was popping, but it was in Mexico, his home country, and it's not, Mexico is somewhere that he don't really fight often, and he lives in Mexico. So it's like Pacquiao having a fight in the Philippines in some type of arena outside. Of course, the attendance is going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it looked good, but not for Canelo. As far as in the ring, how he was fighting, like he just
Right.
looked like he was beyond his point, in my opinion. But other than that, Ryder impressed me more than Canelo did.
Yeah, me too. Salute Mr. Punch Out in the building. Salute Mr. Shelton up in here. Salute to my brother Joe Townsend. Always coming through representing the Young Money and the Magic, you dig? Make sure y'all go sign up to the OnlyFans. New content is up. You know what I'm saying? Go support it, you dig? Um, Young Abel, what's up, Abel? Yeah, man, I was on vacation for a little week. Took a little family trip, man, down to nice little lake and shit, little lake cabin. Relaxed and shit. Stopped through Chi-Town for a minute. But other than that, it was good. I needed that little break, and I drove too. I didn't even fly. I drove. You know what I'm saying? So I got to, let the kids look at the countryside for a little while and shit. You know what I mean? But it's all good. But Canelo Loco say he believe Canelo gonna fight Berlanga before he fight anybody else. Because Berlanga over there with Eddie Hearn now. But Berlanga need a lot of work though. Berlanga ain't ready. I mean, Berlanga need. I don't know if he need a new trainer or what, but he ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? They should have kept him at the prospect stage for a while and just let him work on his craft. But he got a lot of attention real fast and shit. You know what I mean? A lot of people had high hopes for him and shit. Him being from New York, being Puerto Rican, he had a lot of the celebrities and shit backing him up and shit and put a lot of pressure on him. But I just don't think his work ethic is there for him to be, he's not going to be one of the all-time great Puerto Rican fighters. He ain't going to be able to do that. What's up, Queen 71, the lovely in the building? He ain't going to be able to get that off. But you say Canelo is now saying that he wants the Bivol fight. So he wants Bivol. Can he beat Bivol? By that performance, I don't see him beating Bivol. You know what I mean? I guess his best shot would be to drain Bivol or something like that, or pull some type of fuck shit. But I don't see him being able to beat Bivol. I think Bivol hands is too fast. His boxing IQ is too superior. I think he's just a better fighter than Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I think he's just better. What you say to that, Ash?
I agree with you. Bivol reach is too much for, like, how I understand, like, Canelo's faulting taller fighters, people with longer reach and all of that, but the difference is Bivol knows distance. He knows how to use his reach, and he's powerful, and he ain't scared of Canelo, and he already beat him. It's totally different than him moving up fighting somebody that don't supposed to have a title. Like, Bivol know exactly what he's doing in that ring, and he gonna hurt. In my opinion, he would hurt him anyway. Like, if he rematch him at 168 or 175, he gonna hurt him anyway. Canelo can't do what he does. It just is what it is. Like, he got the IQ. He got the IQ to outbox him and throw some hard, heavy shots worse than Canelo can. Canelo really only throw like 2 or 3 combinations. He don't really mix it up that much. He throws the same shit, just like you said. 78 when he threw that damn, kept throwing the looping right hook. Like, I understand he does it to get around the guard, but when the guard is there, it's like he can't even adjust to throw a straight right hand now.
Right.
Like, it's a lot of stuff that Canelo is used to doing, and it got him by. So when it don't work, he just keeps doing it. That's what he did in the first Bivol fight. Kept doing the same stuff, trying to fight with your hands down while getting hit. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like he had no adjustment for himself, and that's boxing. That's called ring IQ. When a fighter himself can adjust and see what's going on and see what he's doing wrong and know how to fix it before they get to the corner at the end of the round. And then when he gets to the end of the round, he got Eddie Reynoso. Like, somebody that just recently said that all black fighters do is throw two jabs and win the round and move around. Like, come on. I don't really think he knows. Eddie Reynoso is really not that bomb of a trainer. Him and Freddie Roach get put in the same box, in my opinion. Both of y'all are only talked about because of one fighter. You never turned no fighter that wasn't nothing into something. You already had talented fighters and you just stuck with them. That's it. Like, yeah, other than that, like, Freddie got Manny. Even though he got other fighters, he only has Manny for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only person that people give him respect for training. And when it comes to Eddie Reynoso, he got other fighters, but everybody give him the respect for Canelo. Like, that's why both of them ever got trainer of the year, is because of one fighter apiece. Like, I believe when the whole time he was fighting Bivol, that's why you really didn't see no change. Eddie Reynoso didn't have nothing intelligent to tell him in that corner, and he didn't change and doing anything. I think if you have, because I seen Bivol on the scale, he don't even look skinny. Like, I think Bivol can make 168 and be cut as a mug up on his up on the scale at 168 with no hydration, rehydration calls, man. I think he'll stop Canelo either at either weight, at either one of them. You know what I'm saying? But because I just think Canelo and he's past his time, and I think Bivol took a little bit off of him. You know,
Right.
if he fight Bivol again, he's gonna get stopped for the first time in his career, and you could probably put some money on that for real. For real. Because in my opinion, though, in the first fight, he was kind of holding back. Like Bivol, if he mashed the gas, he would have stopped Canelo or dropped him or something. Canelo was taking some hellacious punishment, and he could have did more. It looked like Bivol. If you go back and watch it, he really wasn't even winded the whole damn fight.
Right.
He was throwing punches, hard punches to the body, moving around. Wasn't even winded. I think, man, they're gonna go for the knockout if Canelo want to do that shit again for real. You know, and especially after he know the buzz that the first fight came, man. If you stop Canelo in this rematch, especially at his weight class that he's undisputed at 168, whoo, yeah, I got faith in Bivol. Bivol.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Queen 71 say he wants Bivol at 175 to keep him from getting those belts. Yeah, and then you got Mauricio Suleiman, the fucking scam artist of the WBC out here talking about Bivol he's not going to sanction no Bivol fights for the WBC until Russia ends this war in the Ukraine. Like, this shit ain't got nothing to do with Bivol. Nothing to do with him. Like, this is some stupid shit. Like, this motherfucker Suleiman trying to make some political statement or some shit by persecuting Bivol and shit, like he did something wrong because the country he was born in is on some other type of time right now. So therefore, all right, Bivol, yeah, you fuck, man. That's some stupid shit. That's dumb as hell. So whatever, it's a scam. They're trying to keep Bivol from shining right now. So Suleiman is blocking undisputed at 175. So the only fight really for Bivol is Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But if Canelo wanted at 175, cool. I'm with it. But I'm just all you Canelo fans, I'm telling y'all, man, I picked Canelo to beat Bivol the first time. I just didn't believe it. I knew Bivol could fight, but I didn't believe the hype. I said, man, Canelo for the dog, this dude. Canelo for the dog him. Man, Canelo got his ass whooped from pillar to post. This motherfucker hand speed, because Bivol a karate man. He throw punches like a karate man. All them straight punches and shit. This motherfucker do like Miyoto Machida or some shit. This motherfucker wasn't. I don't know if he threw one hook the whole goddamn fight. He just busting Canelo ass.
Right. They was right there on Broadway. You right. You right. The punches was straight as shit.
Mm-hmm. So it's a fucked up situation. But let me see here. Somebody in the chat said Bivol is not even fully Russian. He could represent Moldova in South Korea. Oh yeah, I know he looked like a mixer upper. I know he got something else in him. So you say he got some Korean or something in him? Yeah, whatever. I mean, Suleiman just full of shit anyway. Suleiman is corrupt. He's just making up shit just to fuck over Bivol. He mad Bivol bust Canelo ass. So now he trying to put the fuck to him because he Russian and shit. Because he's born in Russia or something, whatever the fuck. But what's up, Hamza S? See y'all in the building. Y'all smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. I don't know why this laptop keep turning off. I got to fix my settings on here. The screen keep going. You know how sometimes like your screen will stay on as long as something playing, but my shit keep cutting off like every 2 minutes. The screen go black. I gotta fucking change the setting on this motherfucker. If I ain't moving the mouse or something, it shit go down. But anyway, let's talk about. It seemed to me that nobody gave a fuck about Canelo versus John Ryder. All right. Canelo for a long time has been touted as the pay-per-view king of boxing, but it seemed like fans have lost interest in Canelo fights, and the reason why I believe is because he should have took that PBC deal, and he should have fought Charlos, the Benavidez, and I think that his pay-per-view numbers would still be hot. But he chose the DAZN route where he can get money from them, he can rob them for some money, and fight nobodies, all right, or fight guys with lesser names. Because even the Bivol fight was a big fight for boxing, but it wasn't a big fight for like fans didn't ask for that fight, and it wasn't a pay per view fight. So he get his ass whooped by Bivol. Um, you fight Triple G for the third time. Nobody asked to see that fight. Don't nobody know what the pay per view numbers to that fight was because they haven't released them because they suck. All right, if those numbers were great, they'd be out here bragging about them. All right, so you fight Triple G, you don't stop him, which is stupid. You should have stopped the old ass Triple G. Then you fight this motherfucker here, John Ryder, and the guy who nobody wants to see fight. All right, a dude that nobody knows. You try to make up for it by going to Mexico and having your hometown people come out and support you. But at the end of the day, John Ryder is not a name. It's not a fight that people are interested in. And I think Canelo has lost his pay-per-view king status in boxing. I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis just snatched the throne from him after doing 1.4 million versus Ryan Garcia. What you say to that, Ashley?
First I have a question. Wasn't Eddie Hearn the one that said pay-per-view was dead?
Yep.
Wasn't Eddie Hearn pushing the zone, working for the zone? Didn't Eddie Hearn and them give Canelo 9 figures? What was it, $200 million or something crazy like that for the contract or the fights that he had or something like that? If he did all of that, how can you sign to the one company or person that says pay-per-view is dead, fight on an app where you don't get paid pay-per-view, but then bitch about you not being the king of pay-per-view?
Right.
This shit doesn't make sense to me. I don't even know if I can't even call it a double standard. This is just, you just feel privileged to keep a title or something that you was part of an organization to destroy. You said pay-per-view is dead. You signed with that company, but you want to be the king of pay-per-view. It doesn't make any sense. You fought on an app, which is $20 a month. You got people out here on pay-per-view and PBC or wherever making, and nobody's pay-per-view $20 a month. People it'd be at least $35, $40, $70, $100. You over there on an app for $20 a month, but you mad that you're not the king of pay-per-view and you're not even really on it. It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. I don't get it. Canelo honestly had his time. He had his reign. You know, he did it. He did whatever he wanted to do when he was on top. He made up weight classes. He ducked a lot of fighters, and honestly, he could have fought somebody, at the time when he was doing all that ducking right before he got that franchise title. He could have fought at least one person that people wanted him to fight to make it arguable that he would beat other people. Like, he didn't even do none of that. You could have fought Boo Boo. You really should have fought Boo Boo back then when you still had a little bit of stamina and a little bit of whatever. Like, you don't got none of that now. I think everybody that we want him to see him fight, he'll lose to. Morrell, David Benavidez, Boo Boo, Charlo. Like, you probably lose to all 4 of them people now. You should have fought one of them back then so you'll make it debatable for your fans that you'll beat the rest of them. Like, he didn't do none of it. You went on a bum bash and a tomato can. That's what I've been hearing. Or people call it a UK tour. And you just fought a bunch of UK fighters. And then I heard you apologize for fighting them, but you still fighting them. Like, bruh. You don't fight the top black names, in my opinion. Somebody said that he fought Danny Jacobs and he fought Lara. Lara beat his ass, and Danny Jacobs lost to fucking John Ryder. Danny Jacobs ain't shit.
Yeah, Danny Jacobs overrated like a motherfucker.
His last fight was fucking John Ryder. Just like Canelo said, if John beat me, I'm gonna retire. John beat fucking Jacobs, and it seemed like he retired, unless he has another fight that I don't fucking know about.
Right.
Like, and then you gonna come out and say you don't fight Mexicans, bro? Nobody can say they the king or, the face of a sport, and they openly say that they don't fuck with a whole race. That's like saying, the Lakers is the best, but all of them gonna say, and the coach gonna say that they're not gonna play the Bucks. Like they
Right.
good. They good. We good. We the best, but that's the team we ain't gonna play. We already know we better than them. You know what I'm saying? They're
Right.
not gonna get them no chance to play. Like bullshit. You can't be the face. You have to do everything. You have to be the best. That's why him saying, "Oh well, Tank don't." You can't just be the face of boxing over one fight. Nobody said that. That's what you think, Canelo. Nobody said it only took one fight. It took a lot. For real, Gervonta Davis been having damn near 10 people wanting to fight him for like 4 years straight now. It didn't just start. He's been that dude, that name down there, because people thought or people do get a bag when they fight him. Whatever the case may be, that's what they think. But all I'm saying is that's a title. Being the face of boxing is a title fans give you. It's a title the people give you. That's not a title that a fighter would take itself. You don't come out and say, I'm the face of boxing. That's something that we give you. In my opinion, that's not nothing that you just say. As if that's the case, everybody would fucking say it. You got to
Right.
do something first. You know what I'm saying? So if the people gave you that title, the people can take it away. Like, motherfuckers is thinking that only people that don't like Canelo is saying that he's not the face of boxing. Nah, bro, we've been here. We didn't like Canelo for a long time. We didn't come out and say Tank was the face of boxing 4 years ago. We been didn't like dude.
Right. Right.
So I mean, it's old media and new media and Ron Garcia, like I said, that put the stamp on the fact that you ain't the face of boxing no more. Like, I understand old media said what they said. You know, Gervonta Davis was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But when Ron Garcia said in the ring that I want Gervonta Davis, and they asked him why Gervonta Davis, and it was like, well, I think that he's the one that can give me the respect I deserve, and after I beat him, I'm going to become the face of boxing. Nobody should have agreed then. They shouldn't have agreed if y'all didn't want this. Old media agreed. So when Ron Garcia lost to Gervonta Davis, it catapulted Gervonta even more. Now you got to say it, old media, because you was going to say it for Ryan. You can't say beating Tank makes him the face of boxing, but him losing the Tank don't make Tank the face of boxing. Come on. How you going to take something from from somebody that they never had?
Right.
Old media and Ron Garcia put the stamp on Gervonta Davis being the face of boxing. And Canelo Alvarez did this shit to himself by neglecting to feed the fans what they wanted to see. He didn't care about fighting anyone wanted him to see. He just cared about the dollar. And the crazy thing is he took the money, and when he got over there was nobody for him to fight. Him being the star, he could have pushed that shit and fought whoever he wanted from PBC, Golden Boy, from anywhere, just because why? He's the face of boxing and he makes the most money. But that's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to stay over there and bum bash.
Right.
And I really don't even call fighters bums, but it is what it is. And people can say, well, Tank don't fight the people we want him to fight. But the biggest difference is Canelo got over 60 fights. He has like 62 fights. Tank has what? He's still in the 20s. They've been in the game for two different amounts of time. They're not in the same weight class. Gervonta Davis has not had that stature that Canelo has had since he lost to Floyd Mayweather. Right. It's not the same. It's not the same. You give Gervonta Davis 30 more fights, I guarantee you he'll be bigger than what Canelo is right now.
Indeed.
And Tank has what? It was only been two people that people wanted him to see him fight, and none of them was in his weight class. How many times has Canelo been in somebody's weight class that y'all want him to see him fight? A lot. So just Gary Russell was not in his weight class, still wasn't. And Devin Haney, he just got in Devin Haney's weight class because he had to move up to be there. Shakur Stevenson just moved up to get in Gervonta in Devin's weight class. So, I mean, just give it some time. We've been here for a year and a half, but how long has Canelo ducked fighters that he could have very well fought? He the one who make up his own weight class.
Right.
Like it's just not the same. If you give Canelo the time, if you give Gervonta Davis the time that Canelo had, he'll be a bigger star than Canelo is right now. That solidifies the reason why, and the fact that no matter who Gervonta Davis fight, it's still going to be a packed house. It's going to be a sellout, and it's going to be entertaining, a highlight reel, and it's going to look good. He just looks better fighting. I've never fell asleep watching Gervonta Davis ever. I don't care what fight it was. I never fell asleep. I fall asleep every time I try. I'll be trying to watch Canelo fight. That's the difference to me.
Yeah. No lies detected there. Stark7 in the super chat. Appreciate the support, homie. He says Tank needs to win a real belt before anything. Well, I agree that Tank should fight for the undisputed. Given that, if Devin Haney gets past Loma, which I think he will, and if Devin Haney wants to stick around at 135, depending on, I gotta see how Dev look on that weigh-in. But yeah, most definitely, Tank gotta do that. But I think he still, even without a belt, has surpassed Canelo as the pay-per-view king of boxing. I mean, the man I didn't think that fight was gonna do no 1 point nothing. You know what I'm saying? Him and Ryan Garcia. But fans was interested in it. And wasn't nobody interested in no fucking Canelo. Because let me tell you something, bro. I didn't hear nothing about the Canelo, the build up to it. There wasn't a lot of videos talking about it. Wasn't no debates about the shit. People just kind of like, yeah, Canelo fighting another cherry pick and shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just fucking. Canelo shit just horrible, man. Like, he's a good fighter and everything, and he had a good run, but if he can beat Bivol, he can put some, bring some status back to himself. But right now, he looked washed. Canelo looked like he looked like he passed it right now. You know what I mean? And like he's not interested in shit like that. He should have stopped. I knew something was wrong when he didn't stop Triple G. Because I predicted him to stop Triple G in that third fight. I'm like, dude, you done everything but stop it. Just beat this dude. Just knock his ass out. I know Golovkin got a solid chin, but, dude, Golovkin is fucking crusty and old now. Motherfucker don't fight nobody. Just go in here and beat his ass. Canelo just let his ass off the hook, man. So then you couldn't stop John Ryder and shit, man. It's like, bro, come on, Canelo, man. Now you finna go up and weight and fight Bivol. Nah. Bivol finna do the thing on him. Y'all smash the like button, I know that. We need to have well over 300 likes in the building. What's up, J Mac? I see you in the building. Let me see here. Boxing fan ×4 in the super chat. Appreciate the support. It says Canelo really needs those clim burritos again. Yeah, he need that juice, huh? Yeah, he needs something. But I just think he passed it at this point. He should have struck while the iron was hot. You know what I mean? With the Charlo fights and the Benavidez fights, he would still be the man as far as like popularity goes. But right now, his popularity is waning because of his opponent selection. And I told people this was going to happen when he first re-signed with DAZN. He took that DAZN offer instead of the PBC offer. So, what you say? Somebody said, you said Bivol going to 168 apparently. Well, Bivol, it's a waste of time going to 168 because if Canelo was saying he want to fight him at 175, Bivol going to do whatever Canelo tell him to do. And then on top of that, the WBC president is not letting Bivol fight for no WBC sanctioned belt. So, he fucked up. Bivol needs to just stay where he the king at and keep winning. Bo Deasy, the late bloomer, in the super chat, appreciate the support. Says, I hope Tank doesn't go the Canelo route and duck. The thing is this, man. Tank biggest obstacle for his career is his outside the ring activity. Tank got to get that shit under wraps. He got to get his lifestyle under control. I know he's young and he getting money, and it's hard to tell anybody anything when they're young and getting money, especially when all the older niggas around you is eating off of you and shit. You paying them, so a lot of motherfuckers be scared to give you advice because they don't want to fuck up their bag and shit like that. But Tank's biggest obstacle, in my opinion, is this outside the ring shit. Like this little court shit right here, that shit dangerous, bro. Like, you don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? You'll never hear about Canelo in court getting sued from some random thought or some crazy shit like that. Tank got to correct his behavior and shit. And I also he shouldn't be out here driving around. He should hire security and shit like not your homeboy, just hire security. And the shit don't even cost a lot. That's why I'm trying to tell these niggas, bro. Armed security do not cost a lot of money, bro. Especially when you got some couple dollars. So if you gotta go somewhere, you know you gotta make a club appearance or something, hire you some armed security so your shit is cool. They can drive you, escort you here or there. And no reason for Tank to be driving, getting into an accident, and then hopping out, leaving the scene and shit like that. That's just stupid. You shouldn't be in that position. You know what I'm saying? You got too much money for that. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody else, handle that situation for you, in my opinion. Solomon in the super chat coming through with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate it, homie. He says salute to the general and the first lady. Shalom. Salute to you, family. Shalom, brother. Yes, sir.
Sure.
Let me see. Homie J Mac in the super chat, what it do? He say Tank got that Reggie belt popping. Everybody want to fight for it. He said, LOL, salute, Queen in 78. Man, ain't nobody trying to fight for that Reggie belt, man. They want to fight Tank because of their bag. Tank bring a bag. He brings status, popularity. Once you get in the ring with Tank, you know what I'm saying, it's going to catapult your career. It put more eyes on you, especially if you can do good. Now, even Ryan Garcia, he got knocked the fuck out, but Ryan, the Golden Boy talking like this motherfucker, Ryan is somebody. Oh, we're going to put Ryan in these great fights now, and we're going to do this now. I told y'all, man, it's fucking hype, man. They used fucking Tank star power to build Ryan. They faked it till they can make it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. Faked it till they can make it, man.
What happened? What's going on with the WBC making the undisputed fight at 175? Are they stopping the undisputed fight from happening or something?
Or WBC?
Yeah, in between Bivol and Beterbiev.
Yeah. They're not sanctioning the fight for undisputed because with WBC it can't be for undisputed because the WBC won't sanction a fight where Bivol's a part of it.
Why?
Because he's from Russia. Because he's from Russia. That's how ridiculous it is. These motherfuckers just literally said because he's from Russia until Russia ends their war against the Ukraine, Bivol, you getting fucked over. Like it's crazy.
Bruh, that's crazy. Yo, he already saying he's not gonna fight Mexicans, and now Suleiman saying, yo, you ain't getting no title from over here either. It's crazy.
Man, it's crazy.
Man, it's like, petty as hell. Somebody need to step in and do something. For real.
Imagine if YouTube decided to take a stance and say, you know what, 78, we put your channel on pause until the mayor of Milwaukee do something about crime. We're not going to support Milwaukee or anybody from it until your mayor does. Like, what the fuck is this shit? This is ridiculous, dude. It'd be different if Bivol was out here saying, he support the war in the Ukraine and and he out here backing up Putin or something. He ain't said shit about this shit. So I don't understand how this dude is being held. This shit is really some discrimination and shit, really.
Yeah, it is discrimination. And he mad that he beat Canelo ass. That's probably what it is. I'd be mad because he beat your friend's ass. Then he probably get undisputed. But my opinion, he probably won't. Bivol, Beterbiev got a chance in that fight, but that's foul, Like the rules are supposed to be the same way all across the board. That's crazy. So he just don't want to sanction the title. Like they can fight, but it's not going to be for undisputed, bro. That's trash.
He punishing Bivol. He punishing Bivol for beating Canelo. Now look, the homie boxologist just said here, Bivol and Beterbiev are from Russia, so we know the WBC full of shit. Absolutely, bro. Beterbiev is from Russia, but you know what their excuse is? Oh, but he lives in Canada or some shit. So fucking what?
Get the fuck out of here.
like they so fucking ridiculous. Like I don't know how. This is what I'm saying. I tell people all the time. Boxing is corrupt. Boxing is run by the mob. It's all organized crime in boxing. All this shit is organized crime. Okay, I'm just telling y'all that's what it is. It's always been like that. These people make up rules, especially WBC, make up rules on the fly. Remember they just told y'all a couple years ago when it came out with the franchise title for Loma, and everybody got on their ass. That's the first time I seen boxing fans, everybody unanimously united around the fact that that's some bullshit. Another title, and then Suleiman tells everybody, "Oh no, this is just like a novelty belt. It's like a trophy. It's not. It can't even. It's not transferable. You can't win it. You know, you have to request it. It's just a reward for a job well done, right? We knew that was a lie. Then Teofimo Lopez beat Loma. All of a sudden, Tio's the franchise champion. He asked Suleiman, I thought the belt couldn't be transferred. Oh, well, we did some research, some thinking, and we decided that we're going to let it be. So now it's just a super title. So it's bullshit. Complete. The WBC make up shit as they go along, bro. Just make up shit. Boxer fan times 4, salute to you in the super chat, homie. Says I posted an article in the chat, uh, in the chat room last year, WBC cap. Man, look, man, I don't know what's up to WBC. All I know is they hate on Bivol like a motherfucker, and Bivol needs to be careful because there's a lot of corruption going on in this here sport. You know what I mean? Y'all smash the like button. We need 400 likes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. But let me ask you this, Ash. I just talked about Tank's situation and stuff like that. How you feel about what I had to say? Do you think Tank needs to change his surroundings and shit like that? Because you see what's up with I know Tank ain't as far gone as Adrian Broner, but Adrian Broner's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to root for him, root for his recovery. But he fucked up out here.
Yeah,
And I don't think AB is going to recover at this point. He fighting, he trying to, but he got an addiction that's just something serious. And I don't want to see Tank or any of these other fighters go down that path. But if they don't get this shit in control right now, under control right now, the worst thing that can happen for a young person is to be under the misconception, under the delusion that you can do whatever the fuck you want to do and get away with it. That's the worst thing that can happen. You know what I'm saying? All that shit start in the house. Motherfucker be letting their kids do whatever the fuck. You know, everybody know them parents who let their kids act a fool. Then the kid leave the house, and the kid assume everybody gonna let them act a fool. Nah, somebody gonna bust your motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? You go to school talking that shit to the teachers, motherfucker get expelled. Okay? Start fucking up your mom and daddy money and shit like that. You know what I mean? Paying truancy fees and shit like that. You know what I mean? You gotta, but anyway, I ain't gonna dwell on it too much, but what do you think about Tank and him being sentenced to 90 days of home detention?
Well, first off, I agree that Tank's biggest problem is himself. You know what I mean? Like whatever that's going to make him fail and doing whatever he has to do in life is going to be himself. You know, he does need to be more business savvy outside of the ring, even when he doesn't have a fight, because everything he does, he should know now, is going to be out in the open. It's going to shine. Somebody's going to shine light on whatever that happens in his life. And he should know now that he needs to walk on pins and needles when the iron is hot. You know, when people are trying to influence him to do things that he's not supposed to do. And along with that, he needs to hang around certain people. I think it was you said it weeks or months ago that he needs like a little OG around him, or
Mm-hmm.
he needs a girl around him that won't take no shit. And for real, that is what he needs. Tank needs a big sister around him that's not gonna take no shit from other people and keep him in line, and as well as a male mentor that he can talk to that's doing a lot better than the people that he know of that he be calling. Like I heard that he be calling ABAB is cool, but he's not a good mentor because of all the bad things that continue to happen to him. Now, I agree with you with that. Like he needs a certain type of people around him, and maybe the people that was around him shouldn't have been, and he needs better influence. But the things that happen with him outside of boxing is strictly his own doing, in my opinion. He needs to choose wiser and know that everybody knows who he is, and everybody's going to have their hand out or try to make him look a certain way for their own benefit. So, I mean, since the beginning that I seen Tank, he was immature. Now he's matured a lot. Kids is the first thing that would do that to you. Children would do that to you, especially when he has two daughters.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he is maturing a lot. I see him working with the kids a week after getting his big payday with Ryan Garcia. He's doing it. He's doing it well. He's fixing a lot of stuff in Baltimore. He's giving back to the community, but I don't know what it is that be making him have these hiccups, but he definitely needs to fix it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he needs to fix that shit so he can prolong his career because you start having too many legal issues, too many run-ins with the law outside of boxing. Your name coming up for all the wrong shit. These people, you're gonna put a target on your back. They're gonna want you. You know what I'm saying? And you leaving yourself open to get set up and all kind of bullshit. And you don't want to be one of these guys to where now your name is so tied into fuck shit that now people on the street just setting you up. Motherfucker walk up to you, hey Tank, can I get a picture? And then come back with a different story. I asked for a picture and he touched my breast. Not dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how they gonna start doing fuck shit like that. You gotta start try to keep a low profile when it comes to the public. Man, you a star, but you can't be out here shaking and moving like that without security, professional security, not your homeboys, because them niggas don't be on point. You know what I'm saying? Homeboys don't be on point. They ain't never gonna be on point like motherfucking paid security. You know what I'm saying? Homeboys is just, to the police, some shit happened. Police bring all y'all into the interrogation room. Man, your homeboys, just your homeboys. All y'all crew, y'all gang. You get some professional security, you know what I'm saying? Some off-duty police officers, some shit. Man, you're going to be way better off. You know what I'm saying? Trying to tell these dudes that shit, but, niggas don't want to listen. They stingy.
And this is shit. Me Too. This the Me Too movement. You might as well be safe than sorry. For real.
Yeah.
And you got money. I would think that security is expensive. For you to say it's not, then it really is.
It's not expensive. You can get.
There's no excuse. Just like when Bud said somebody broke in his house and stole it, I was like, man, so the dummy should have security. Stupid ass. You are like you on the internet, on social media, letting people know when you out the country, and people know you rich. Like, come on, man. What do you think? Everybody that gets their house ran up in is somebody that's already been at their house. You think somebody?
That's all facts.
Stupid.
All facts. like all these celebrities keep getting their house broken into, and every time I hear it, I get irritated. I'm like, bro, either this is an insurance scam or you some dumb motherfuckers. Because how the fuck y'all motherfuckers don't have good home security? Where are your cameras? Where are your fucking like as soon as you open your door, that shit should be alarm should be ringing through the whole motherfucking neighborhood. So it ain't like some Ocean's 11 type motherfuckers breaking in your house, lifting up the fucking foundation and shit and cutting wires and shit. These are just plain old niggas breaking in y'all house, stealing jewelry and shit. Y'all motherfuckers is lacking out here because you cheap. You spend all this money on bitches, all this money on jewelry, but don't want to spend no money on your own fucking security. That's stupid as shit. Like, man, that shit don't cost nothing. You can get, first of all, a home security costs more than your personal security if you're going out. Let's say you're going out for a couple, 3 hours or something. You finna go make some club appearance. You can literally hire a fucking fleet. You can get you 8 motherfucking security guards, armed security, pay them motherfuckers. You a celebrity, so it's gonna cost you a little bit more because you're a celebrity. So, because the risks go up as you being a celebrity. Motherfuckers get paid $500 a piece. All right, that ain't shit to a nigga like Tank. You know what I'm saying? paying $500 a piece. You get that shit, look like you the goddamn president or something. And if you got only getting one, you really winning. You know what I'm saying? So people be thinking that shit, it looks so impressive on TV and shit. That shit don't cost a lot of money. You call them security agencies, personal bodyguard agencies. You know, I like the ones that have off-duty police officers. I don't like all them fake-ass Navy SEAL stories and shit. Them people be trying to sell you a dream. Yeah, I was a Navy SEAL from 96 to 2003. Yeah, SEAL team. So I was actually responsible for the death of Osama bin Laden. Yeah, I was there, and it's because of that, it's going to cost you $1,000 every hour with me. Shut the fuck up, man. Nobody know the fuck you. You ain't no different from Frank Dukes and shit, making up stories.
He said Frank Dukes.
Yeah, motherfuckers making up stories. But yeah, that shit don't cost a lot of money though. But definitely home security. All these athletes and celebrities in general should have home security, cameras every fucking where. Like when LeBron James came out with that dumbass story about somebody wrote nigga on his driveway. Like, bro, shut the fuck. Like, whatever, man. I ain't gonna say nothing. But nigga, I'm not dumb. Like, bro, look, somebody wrote nigga on your fucking driveway. Then when the police get there, the shit ain't there no more. Y'all covered it up. Where are the cameras at? Why we ain't never seen the surveillance footage of the motherfucker writing this shit? Because I know you got surveillance footage. Come on, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. What are y'all niggas doing with y'all money? This is bull. I don't buy none of that shit. It's all bullshit to me.
When Bud said they ran up in his house and took jewelry, I laughed my ass off, okay? Because first of all, why they treating your ass like a rapper? They know you a boxer. They ain't take none of your belts, motherfucker. They ran in his house and took all of his jewelry. And first of all, when have y'all seen Bud with jewelry on? That shit just didn't make any sense to me at all. It's like, Bud, you don't even really wear jewelry. Like, what? Why did somebody break in your house? And that's what I'm saying. The person that was there knew you was a boxer, man. I'm not trying to hear that shit. They left them sorry ass titles right there and took all of your jewelry, not your girl's jewelry. Just your jury. Like, I think, like, a part of me is like, he lied and that's an insurance scam.
Yeah, it's be insurance scams. Listen, I got insurance on my jewelry. You go there, you get your shit appraised, and you get the right appraiser. They might throw you, $10,000 more than what the shit actually worth, whatever the case may be, right? But shit, you ever need some money or some shit? You know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, man, motherfucker came in my shit, stole my jewelry, right? Within a couple weeks, you'll have your fucking money, you know what I'm saying? And your fucking jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all bullshit. This is the same shit people be doing with their cars and shit, you know what I mean? Motherfucker need some money, get tired, they got certain good insurance, they have somebody steal their car and total that motherfucker. So I don't be buying none of this shit. I refuse to believe these celebrities are this stupid to not have their fucking their affairs in order, especially protecting your house and shit. Like a motherfucker broke. You ain't like you living in the inner city or some shit where a motherfucker can jump your back fence and shit and kick the back door in and shit and run up the stairs. This is you a perfect like you, bro. You live in a fucking mansion. Like, why you ain't got motherfucking man? Please, man. You supposed to have all kind of alarms. As soon as a motherfucker come on your shit. Like in my crib, so somebody pull up in my driveway, I get an alert on my phone. Okay, so somebody ring my doorbell, I get another alert. Somebody walk in my backyard, I get a fucking alert. If somebody open my door, a window, anything, a fucking alarm from the ring all over the fucking neighborhood. So how the fuck y'all? And that's just me, a regular dude. So how the fuck you want me to believe you a celebrity and y'all got ninjas sneaking in y'all house and shit, cutting wires and shit. Man, get out of here with that bullshit. Frequent Flyer RC in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, says, Bud too busy holding up the fight to get security. Yeah, Bud an idiot. I know one thing. It's let's get to that Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford shit. Let's get to that. Perfect segue. So Earl Spence did an interview with his girlfriend, his girl. I don't know if that's his wife, whatever, his wife. He did an interview with her on her YouTube channel. He said that him and Bud have been talking on the phone and shit like that. And that got everybody all buzzing again. Everybody all excited. I'm personally not excited because I'm just waiting on the fight to be announced because, like, bro, y'all been talking. Like, I don't understand what the fuck the hold up is. What y'all still talking about? What is the if this fight don't happen, this is gonna be bad, especially for Terrence Crawford. It's gonna be bad, man. Like, dude, make the fucking fight already. What is you doing already, man? This is fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm just getting irritated with this shit. I'm tired of logging on to YouTube and seeing some breaking news video title or finally, woo woo, and then it's never the fight is announced. It's always we're getting closer, bro. Shut the fuck up, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm too impatient for that shit. I'm a Gemini. I lose interest in shit real quick, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to fuck with a girl and I'm putting my effort into it and she ain't giving me the same effort back, I'm done. I'm finna move on, find me another chick. Why finna be crying over you? The fuck is this? This shit's stupid. What the fuck are we doing here? What's your thoughts on this, Ashley? With Bud and EJ, and EJ saying that they're talking now.
Hey, I'm a Gemini too. I feel the same damn way. I don't give a fuck about this fight no more. I'm tired of the shit.
Right.
I'm tired of the shit. I'm tired of the clickbait. I'm tired of the people talking about it. I'm tired of all that shit. Like, I had more faith in Ryan and Tank happening after he fought Hector Garcia than them ever happening. Like, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, yo. I don't think they're going to fight at all. I just don't. I don't. I've been thought that they wasn't going to fight, and nothing happened since then for me to change the way that I think about it. When for real, even if they talking on the phone, Bud is that type of dude. It's like I said, when Bud met Earl Spence for the first time, when Earl Spence went to that Top Rank event and they met each other in the back or whatever, man, he was trying to make Earl Spence laugh. Like, you wanted to be on his friend side like a motherfucker. Every time you said something, you was smiling hard as fuck in his face the whole time. Like, Bud was over that bitch. Like, he was making little jokes and looking at Earl Spence's face to see his reaction. Like, you was trying to make him laugh and smile and shit like that. Like, bro, you want to be his friend. You want to be in the know. You want to talk to Al Heyman. You want to do all of that bullshit. That's all you want. You don't want to fight this man. You don't want no smoke, for real. Yeah, him talking to Bud on the phone is something that Bud always wanted. That's it. Bud want a relationship with this motherfucker. You don't want to fight him. You want to say, oh, now me and Earl are friends. We can't fight. Face ass. I can't stand Bud. For real. Out of all the stuff that he put the fans through, if you just allow yourself to think for 1 second that he was pulling their chain and then go back and listen to everything he's saying, it fits, man. He's full of shit. All the stuff that he said, he's full of shit. No fighter really wants. How many fighters say that I don't need him, I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame anyway, and they actually go renege on that comment and fight the person that they're talking about? Never.
Yeah.
If they fight each other, it'll be more of a shock than Ryan versus Tank.
Oh, for sure.
In my opinion. This shit it's been strung so far along. I know 20% of the people that wanted to see this fight and couldn't wait don't really care about it. And I'm one of them people. I know I don't really care about the shit no more. Like, how long do you want us to care? And it seemed like Bud is laughing at us. Like, all right, I'm cool.
Yeah, he laughing now.
About the fight no more.
He laughing now, but when his legacy is on the line, when motherfuckers is ranking the greatest fighters of all time, and his ass is somewhere in the 50s and shit, and his ass gonna be pissed off. But this is all his doing. Like, bro, get this shit fixed. You know, you ain't not no young spring chicken. Get this shit over with. Make the fucking fight happen. Whatever the fuck y'all arguing about, this last little piece of chicken, or who gonna get the last slice of pizza, whatever the fuck, shit's stupid as hell, man. Dre's Finest in the super chat. What's happening with it, homie? He says, sing it. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. What's good, family? At 78 and Ashley, this is a good conversation. I hope someone will take heed. You dig? Me too, brother. Salute to the OG. Dre's Finest. Yeah, I hope they take heed too, man. Some of these young guys and gals. My homie, Stay Ready Boxing. What's happening with it? Stay Ready. In the super chat showing love. He said, what's good, OG? Chilling, man. Chilling. You know? Let me see here. Brooklyn Hayes, what it do? Appreciate the support in the super chat, man. Most definitely. But let me see. We got somebody else in here. Boxer fan times 4. What's happening with it, homie? Appreciate the support. He says Bud busy trying to get Bomac a sponsorship with Cheetos. Wow, y'all ain't shit. See how y'all do Bomac? Y'all do Bomac dirty.
Bomac the double-edged spoon. And the scoop out of everybody's shit. The food and the pockets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but so yeah, I'm so over that fight, man. Like it was hype. It was the shit last year and the year before, but that shit, it's the drama. It's the drama like surrounding the shit. It's like every other day, it's some new information come out. The fight getting closer. Look like the fight getting closer. Man, just make the fight and then tell me when the fight is done, so we can have this shit out the way. Because what's gonna piss me off is if they finally do fight and then the shit suck. Like it's a weak ass fight and shit. Like ain't nobody engaging. It's like some chess match or some shit. Lord have mercy.
Right. They fucking posturing in front of each other,
Yeah,
scared to
faint,
go make the
bunch of
first
bunch of
mistake
feints
looking
and
at.
shit.
Yeah.
A
Hell
feint
yeah.
match. Like, oh, Bud won the battle of the feints type of shit. Nobody got time for that dumb shit. What's up, D-Man Jr.? But yeah, so we'll see. I ain't go. That's why I haven't done no videos about the Spence Crawford stuff, because it's like it's all clickbait shit to me. Like, uh, you know, I don't want to even be associated with that shit. You know, everybody gonna act like they know what's going on with that situation, but don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to put myself in a situation. You know what I mean? Even with the Wilder Joshua saga, I've been waiting on that fight forever. And the Saudis got money to make the fight. Eddie Hearn have been ducking that fight for years. The Saudis got money for the fight, and Joshua want the fight. Wilder want the fight. Eddie Hearn, the only motherfucker. I'm gonna go over to Saudi and we're gonna talk about this. And what you need to talk about? I gotta make sure this is the right deal for Joshua. Man, shut the fuck up, dude. What do you need to talk about? They got guaranteed money for Joshua, guaranteed money for Wilder. What? The only thing you can do is go over there and fuck it up. Trying to be greedy or some dumb shit. Weird ass Eddie Hearn. So supposedly Joshua versus Wilder will happen in December in Saudi. We don't know if it's gonna be a fight. If they both gonna take fights in between that time, I doubt it. I'm not sure, but hopefully we at least get that shit. You know, hopefully we do. You know what I mean? But it'd be great if we can get Wilder Joshua at the end of the year, and we can get Spence Crawford. Hey, you know what I'm saying? This year turned out all right. This turned out all right. But right now, you gotta. Boxing needs a jolt of energy. Boxing needs that excitement back. And regardless if you like Tank or not, or how you feel about Tank, and he ain't a real champ and all that. Tank versus Ryan gave boxing a nice little boost. Gave it a nice little boost, man, and it was fun. Um, Boxing was the talk of the town again for a week. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what happened when you put on good fights. Just put on some good fucking fights, boxing, and stop being greedy and stop self-sabotaging yourself, fucking up the sport, man. But anyway, Ashley, you got any last words for the people? Tell the people where they can find you.
I agree with everything you just said, yo, about the sport and how it does need exciting fights and a jolt of energy. And you just don't get that from Canelo. So, that's another reason why that man's time is done. His fights be dry. It takes the energy out the sport. I don't remember the last time I seen him do an interview on ESPN to let everybody know what's good. Let everybody in all the sports know, that boxing is about to have a big fight. I don't know when the last time Canelo had one of those. I'm just saying the man's time is over. He had a good time. He had a good run. The people that's fans of his, they think he didn't do nothing wrong. All right, if that's the case, then he did good for his time being, and now it's over. We on to something that's more exciting. You know what I mean? Canelo looks like the 90s, all right? Gervonta Davis looks like the 2020s.
Right.
but but you can find me right here on YouTube, right here on under Ashley's Corner. I go live every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I do have a Twitter under Ashley's Corner as well. I have an IG under candid_a.g. And yeah, just check me out. And I appreciate everybody for working with the sound of my voice today because I'm sick as a mug, yo. But I appreciate everybody for real.
Yes, indeed. And y'all can find the link to Ashley's page in the description underneath the video. Salute to the homie Snacks P in the super chat. He says Spence and Bud look like two little kids walking in circles, shoulder to shoulder, and neither one of them throwing punch. Well, it's like that. It's just like that. And we, the boxing fans, are the instigators. We the people on the outside. Hit him. Oh,
Yep.
you know, we doing all that shit, and they telling us to shut up. Shut up, man. Shut up. Y'all know that. Shut up. So what the fuck is y'all? Get away from each other then. Y'all ain't finna fight. Go sit down somewhere. Nobody got time for this bullshit. But I see y'all saying John Gotti the third. Y'all must be talking about Floyd. Yeah, Floyd fighting John Gotti the third in some exhibition match and shit like that. But anyway, thank the sister Ashley's Corner for coming through, showing love, and joining me today. Salute to the chat, the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat, super chat. Everybody came through showing love today. I'll be back with some short videos today, so make sure y'all tune in, check the channel, and we up out of here. Deuces.